Hello and welcome to this very short video of Pocket Titans. This is a gameplay video that a few of you have asked for, so I thought I'd go into one of the early levels in the second chapter. I'll choose a side mission so there's no gameplay spoilers, but I can go in and show you the base mechanics. So this requires 3 characters. I'm going to choose the mage, the warrior and the ranger, and go straight into the gameplay and show you just how the basic mechanics work. So each character has its own attack. So ranger goes diagonally, so I've already got an attack to her left. Mage goes straight, he's got a fireball, and warrior is a close range attack. So here I've moved all of my characters into position, so I'm using all of my different ranges of attack to make sure I'm using my characters and getting the most damage. And you'll see this is a turn-based game, so I take a turn, I do my attack, and then here I'm playing the AI, so the AI will then take its turn and try and move me into positions, but again I still get my counter attack, so I can still do some damage to my opponent even when it's their move. And now it's my turn again, so I'm going to try and move my ranger so she gets more distance, so she can use her arrow, which is a much more powerful attack for her. And you'll notice in these early levels the game is really nicely balanced in my favour. So I get strong, powerful weapons and the enemies are quite weak. That balance changes quite rapidly as you move through the game. So here I'm just moving my characters into these positions. It's kind of a fun little puzzle to recharge my character's health. And once my character's health is recharged, I'll get round 2. And here I'll try and showcase some of the different ways. So one of the key ways is this kind of concept of 3D thinking, trying to use the edge of the board to gain the best position. So you see here I've moved the character off the edge of the board to move across and gain range for the ranger to use her arrow attack. But in so doing I'm also moving the other enemy closer to the warrior so he can use his attack. And that's what you're trying to do, is maximize the use of this, and that's what really works when you're playing multiplayer. If you get this 3D thinking, you can really do some nasty double teaming on your opponents where you move their characters into positions they just weren't expecting. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. And so here I'll try and do a similar thing again. So this is going to be relatively straightforward, this first attack, because I've got a few enemies who are quite weak. So I should be able to take those out quite quickly. I've only got one guy left now with a tiny amount of health. He'll go through his attacks. And this is interesting. So now the enemy's brought on a healer. So I need to be careful with this because the healer can obviously heal. So I'm going to try and use my attacks to take out the healer quite quickly and also finish off the last guy left. So again, you see I use the edge of the board to get distance to get my most powerful attack from my ranger. And now hopefully my mage with his amazing fireball power should be able to do some serious damage. Oh great, I've got my superpower, so this should take the guy out, take the healer out of the game. And that's it, simple as that. The complexity in this game is in the strategy you choose and how best you position your players to beat your opponent. And the AI will give you some real challenge later on. I hope you found this useful, and I hope you really enjoyed the game. We've had a great time making it, and if you need anything else or you've got any other questions, just let us know. Thank you.